Hi, welcome to my channel about embedded systems, fischertechnik and robotics. This video is focused on my walking robot Mirft2 made of fischertechnik and based on the TXT controller running embedded Linux programmed in Python. Last time I put some socks on the legs, well most legs actually. Then I found out that the battery packs were not actually serving that well. So that is what I'm trying to figure out, if that is a constant or not. So once again, things may fail while trying this robot. And for trying the robot I have to go to the screencast, so let's do that. With this screencast you also see an adapter behind it, and that adapter is obviously intended for when the battery packs gave in. So I can just continue. Talking about the battery packs, what is their voltage? Once again, not that much. 8.4 versus 8.1. So I'm afraid they are giving in. Let's just see whatever happens. Enter. And here I have to still activate SSAD. Otherwise it doesn't give any photos. Oh, that's no good. It goes offline entirely. So that much for speed. That means that I'm going to recharge them both and then see whatever happens, because it's not supposed to happen like this. One battery pack has been recharged, so time to find out. This says it's 8.9 and then this one is 8.5, but where is this one leading to? And this wire is going to 4, so yes. This shows that the battery packs are actually alright, but it's only one battery pack, so I have to wait for the other battery packs so I can actually get the motors move. In the meantime I can obviously use the adapter so I can make some walking. So let's hook up that one. And having ready the adapter, I have to insert it in here and being rather careful. So I could remove this now. Let's see how that ends up. With walking, that is. So obviously this would show nothing. Well, nothing, not big, not enough in any way to run anything. This doesn't make sense now. This is 42. Right, but I need to run. And speed. Oh, too much rattling, too much rattling. Right, and that shows too much weight, I'm afraid. If I lift it, and that was the end. If I lift it and rattling stops, then yeah, it shows too much weight, unfortunately. Will that be solved? No, it won't be solved. And the second battery pack has been recharged by now. That means that I'm going to hook up both of them and see whatever is left of the voltages. So here I only have to hook up this one. Let's check in the interface test the voltages. It's 9.5, 9.3. So this does mean that it should work out. That means that with these voltages I'm going to remove the adapter, although carefully. Right, and now run and see if the controller is being turned off again. Because if you put a real charge to it, or whatever it's called in English, then you can see what the real power on the battery pack is. Go. Wait a bit, of course. Speed. Yep, there we go. So much power. I've lost obviously connection to the controller. Point is though, how much when I put a multimeter on them, how much voltage do they show? So let's hook up a multimeter. And an even more interesting question is, if I put the probes on one of the battery packs during just power on and when I engage the motors, what's the result? So now I can log in again. This will be 50 by now. Now's a little question. How do I do this? So both are actually fully charged. There's no doubt about that one. So I'm going to put the probe, both probes, like this, and they show very nice 10 volts. And now all I have to do is press enter from this distance, and that's not going to be easy. Let alone put in 500 as speed. Alright, let's try. What's it going to do? It's doing nothing. It's not going to power off. And that's a surprise. It's not working, it's not powering off. And what does the other battery pack show? That can be interesting as well. $10 volts, something slightly less, but it's not powering off. It just doesn't do anything. So if the battery voltages are nominal, because that's what the multimeter shows, then why doesn't it just power off like it did? That's a big question. Let's run it once again with just without measuring, but with the battery packs, see if it powers off. Network error. I don't need the network error. And there it goes. Power off. What's going on? What I did not see last time was that there was a TXT connection error. Now there isn't. So, filling in the speed, holding the probes. Again, let's take this one. 10 volts, press enter and see whatever happens. And once again, it's not walking. It simply is not doing a thing. And the same will be here. Full voltage. But the motors are not being actuated. And that may explain everything. But why aren't the motors not activated? I'm going to do without measuring. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm doing something else. I'm going to use the interface test. See if that changes anything. Five. And go. Oh wait, I have 4 motors. And there it goes. So yes, with 4 motors it's done. So it's pulling too much power from the battery packs. Well, not too much, but apparently for these battery packs too much. And that's not a good sign for the battery packs. Apart from the clearly not being able to walk, does it do the vision correctly? And yes, I took this last image, and with Image Magic it is a very sharp image, so the camera does work. It's just that the motors draw too much power from the battery pack and it gives in. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, click the bell for notification, and you can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram. By the way, if the battery packs are really that bad like this, then I have a problem, because if you have watched my channel with different topics before, like the other robots, then you know that I use these battery packs also with those robots, and that may show a problem with conventions, etc. Anyway, we'll have to see. You can support via PayPal, Ko-fi and by becoming a patron. Please see my website for more information, and my website is listed under the video. This is obviously going to be continued. For now, have a great day, stay safe, take care, bye.